Hey, what's up, fam? Sorry for the long hiatus. Life has been lifing, but your boy is back. Let's get it. Today, we'll be going over some crazy and creepy TikToks that'll leave you spooked that night. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps your brother out a bunch in the algorithm. Let's get into it.
Holy fuck! Oh! Holy fuck! Oh!
Yeah, that does look pretty creepy, but at the same time, it could just be the clouds.
June 9th of 2023, an unsettling video was posted by a girl named Pupa who was home alone when something pretty terrifying was captured. The video starts off with Pupa lying on the couch before she suddenly realizes that someone or something is in her house. She was on her phone when she glanced over at the corner of the room and saw what looked to be a person standing completely still. Someone was watching her. Although freaked out at first, she began to laugh as she had a feeling that this was either her friend or boyfriend who was pulling a prank. But little did she know, this wasn't a prank. A mysterious presence has invaded Pupa's home. The following is her video. Watch.
Nah.
¡Qué miedo que das! ¿Qué haces?
I'm good.
¡Ey! ¿Quién sos? ¡Andate de mi casa! ¡Eh!
Right when things are getting tense, the video ends abruptly. It's unknown as to what exactly happened afterward, but one can safely assume that Pupa was left extremely terrified. Now, Pupa has posted some videos after this incident, but in neither video does she go into detail about the events of that night. Perhaps this incident was so disturbing that Pupa is trying her best to forget about it. Although it's unclear as to what exactly was captured, there's no doubting that the video she took is just downright chilling.
That thing was darker than dark, so I immediately don't think that that's a human. So if it's one of those shadow people, that's terrifying to capture it that clear.
The janitor was working late one evening when he began to feel as though something was watching him. On this evening, he was cleaning up a community pool, and he was convinced nobody else was in the building since it was after hours. He has heard several creepy stories from other janitors that clean this space from time to time, and they are convinced the pool area is haunted.
Hey, yo.
As the video begins, we can see the man zooming in to the far corner of the pool area. We quickly notice a pale humanoid figure peering out from around the corner. The figure appears to have dark eyes, dark hair, and very pale skin. The figure clearly knows it's being watched and quickly retreats behind the wall, only to return a few moments later.
Yeah, I'm good off that. That looks like a person, I'm assuming. I don't know why they didn't walk over there to check it out, but I'm good. As I'm leaving work early.
Follow me for your dose of nightmare fuel.
So allegedly, one of Steen's victims, the same one that went on NBC to talk about Steen and the Crown, has 4 days to live after getting in a car accident. What's very weird is I've never heard a car accident that will give you an exact amount of days, especially an amount like 4. You know, you hear weeks or months, you got 3 months, 1 month, you got 2 weeks. I've never heard 4 days. Of course, this is after Steen passed away, right? In the cell, cameras off. He's not here, right? He's not here, but the victims are still getting in car accidents and getting assigned a few days. And TikTok, this is just what the headlines say, what they say, it's allegations. But she had made a post on Instagram, and she said that she got in a car accident and had 4 days to live.
I'm looking at the picture here, and I've seen people in car accidents or photos of it. That looks like she got jumped. That's just my personal opinion. Some Illuminati stuff. Let's get back into it, though.
She said that. I'll let you hear a little bit of that interview right now.
I was so young. Galen woke me up in the morning and said, "You're going to meet a prince today." I didn't know at that point that I was going to be that prince. And then that night, Prince Andrew came to her house in London. I had to hop in the car with Galen and Jeffrey, and Galen said he's coming back to the house. And I want you to do for him what you do for him.
So what do y'all think about this? I can tell you one thing. This whole situation feels very weird.
Yeah, that whole Epstein stuff is just strange. But that doesn't look like she got in a car accident. That looked like she got jumped or something. So, and having 4 days to live from a car accident, make it make sense.
In this school, there was 215 bodies of kids discovered under there. It was a mass grave in British Columbia, Canada. What the? Keep in mind, all of these things happened during the 1800s to the 1970s, but it was just now discovered in 2021. Back in history, obviously, we know that people came here, colonized, and there was natives living here, but there was also natives up in Canada. So for decades, a lot of the indigenous people, specifically the kids, were put into these schools that were called residential schools and reprogrammed these kids, promoting it as kill the Indians, save the man. The kids weren't allowed to speak their native language. Their native names were stripped away from them. They were called numbers instead of what their names actually were. They were beaten. A lot of them died in there. And also what's crazy too is that they made the law that these kids had to go to these schools, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like a concentration camp.
Which is crazy because I'm gonna show a video of the propaganda of the residential schools, and then I'm gonna show the concentration camps back in Germany. And it's very, very similar to each other, bro.
They have a total of 11,000 pupils, orphans, convalescents, those who live too far in the wilderness to get to a daily school. They learn not only games and traditions, such as the celebration of St. Valentine's Day, but the mastery of words, which will open to them the whole range of the ordinary Canadian curriculum.
Where in reality 20 people squatted round a table, were now sat only 6, apparently enjoying a life of leisure.
That stuff is sad. The fact that we stripped all of that stuff from history just proves that the victors do rewrite history. And it's pretty sad, to be honest.
Believe in skinwalkers.
Boy, looking like he needs some help.
Red. Red!
Hey, yo.
Look at her. She's so weird. You're weird.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, see her. Come here, little kitty. Come here, little kitty, kitty, kitty. Psst, psst, psst. You know what? Actually, I hate cats.
Hey, yo, that dog Red or whatever. Boy looked like he was high. Funniest video, man. That's funny.
So this footage said they were watching TV when they noticed something strange. They stated, something was watching me through the reflection of glass on that painting. This isn't the first time I have experienced strange things happening. Entities are prowl around my house and sometimes cause havoc. I sometimes hear children laughing and have seen hands waving, but nobody is ever there. Is this children hunting me? I'm aware that demons mimic children, so could it be a demon? Watch this.
Hey, yo. Looks like an old lady. Oh, what? Nah, I'm good. Bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you, that one had me kind of shook. Nah, there's no way you're living in a house and experiencing all of that, and you're okay, certain circumstances, but nah. If that is true or real, that is pretty creepy. It actually looks like a little train conductor dude. Creepy.
Life story of a shadow person.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Basically what happened is that my coworker, right, she has a pretty big family. Her younger sister, her dad, her other brother, and then it's her mom, obviously, right? They were having a family movie night, and I guess they were all tired, and they decided to go to their rooms.
Let's call it a night.
But the only one that stayed in the living room was the younger sister. Out of nowhere, they hear a scream in the living room. Everybody starts rushing down, and the younger sister was scared. She was saying, there's somebody in the house. I just seen somebody. Obviously, the dad is like pissed and shit. He's like, who the fuck is in my house? She searches. Nobody's in the house. They kind of brush it off, and like the dad is like, yeah, this pendeja, this and that. They go back to their rooms. Everybody just kind of forgets about it for a little, but then it happens again. She's like, no, there's somebody in the fucking house, and they're like, bro, you're just making shit up at this point. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's nobody here. But then she's like, no, look at my phone. Look, I took a picture of him.
Yo, I just got the chills, bro. Hold up.
That's not a real person, bro.
Bro, look at my body.
Look at my eyes. My eyes are getting teary, bro. Nah, yo.
That is
But I'm telling you, take
crazy.
They saw the picture, and obviously the dad probably thought like into the house, so he went crazy going through the whole house, but nobody was there.
It wasn't the brother?
Nah, they were all in their rooms. Let us know in the comments if you ever experienced some shadow people.
What you guys are seeing right now is the original picture as sent to us. There's no editing done to this, but I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't think this is fake and why I don't think this is somebody with like a mask or something. I edited.
No, that is absolutely terrifying. Yeah, shadow people to me, they like top 3 scariest things, man. Like the unknown stuff, they up there. Let me know in the comments if you guys have experienced any shadow people.
Cheese. Cheese. What you doing?
Nah.
What you see? What? What you see? Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that.
That's...
You're freaking me out. Come on.
Yeah.
SpongeBob night. Liam, come here. Liam, right now. What is happening? Okay, I'm calling your mom. Just stay right here.
I wish I could be a pirate again.
You do?
Yeah.
When were you a pirate?
I was a long time ago when you weren't alive, and then I shrunk into a little kid. And I never could be a pirate again.
I be believing little kids that they could see stuff like the sixth sense. Definitely believing that. But seeing a kid or my kid do that, I'd be absolutely terrified. But I wouldn't try to scare them, but I would be scared.
It was like a witch prison and everything. What happened was, so we've been in this house for a little while, right? And it was meant to be like haunted by like witches, demons, like all this crazy stuff. And then when we turned the lights off and we started watching the guys at the table after they started asking the questions and everything, our face just changed in that moment.
Yeah, did you feel anything?
It went eerily quiet and nobody really wanted to say anything and the atmosphere changed.
Whoa.
And there was like a nasty, musky smell that had come into the room. And I was like, I don't feel well, but my back is on fire, something's in my back.
That's crazy.
And when I showed them my back, there was like a sunburned hand with really long fingers on my back. And all of the sides of my face was all red, like somebody had slapped me around the face.
It doesn't even look like her face at all. It looked like she got possessed for a little bit. That's creepy as hell.
Very known brujo. He's known in the specific part in Mexico called Catemaco. He's one of the most powerful ones, and he's known for taking you to the devil's cave, La Cueva del Diablo.
Oh, okay.
And is the middleman between you and the devil to make a pact. He guides you through the whole process. After a certain time, it's just you and the devil. But there's this one video, and he was talking about the reason why he has stopped doing pacts no more with the devil.
Porque la última vez me llegó un señor con un niño de 4 años y quería pactar, pero él quería ofrendar a ese niño, un niño que no había vivido su vida. Él no quería control, él lo que quería era avaricia.
¿Qué ritual hace para ofrendar al niño?
Lo desmiembra con un cuchillo, con una daga. Esa sangre se lo quitan a los niños cuando ellos están en lo peor del miedo. Cuando tienen esa adrenalina es cuando se les saca la sangre a los bebés, a los niños.
¿Se les saca la sangre mientras están vivos? O
mientras tienen miedo.
He ended up saying is that you have to drink the child's blood when the child is at the highest peak of fear, and it's some sort of like drug.
Because of the adrenaline that they get.
That energy gets carried on into your body. It's like you feel some sort of high. They'd rather have them keep them around scared than kill them. This goes on to the whole conspiracy revolving Monsters Inc. Right?
Okay, I think I know where you're gonna go with this, bro.
In Monsters Inc., their whole world, their whole city is powered by what?
Fear.
Coming from who?
The children.
Exactly. They don't kill the children. They keep them around in a constant state of
fear
and live off of that. And how does the liquid look when it powers up?
Blood.
I definitely think the higher ups, the elites, the secret governments, that they definitely do stuff like this. There's way too many coincidences of missing kids that we just never see again or hear about again. But you got people and, you know, yeah, I believe in it.
Getting ready for bed when this happens. A girl named Emily was getting ready to wind down from a long day of work when she started hearing a strange noise on her door. And when she pulls her phone out to record the noise, she ends up capturing something horrifying.
Yo.
Emily then goes to her window to look outside, but there's no one there. She explains that she's been dealing with these type of things since she was a young girl, and she has no idea who or what is trying to get inside.
Yeah, you gotta get a priest to come and exorcise that house or to exorcise you. Some crystals, something, girl, because that is nuts.
The next video was taken at a storage facility where a father owns a storage unit containing obscure vintage items. The facility is well known for being creepy, but it's the contents of this unit that's by far the creepiest. Among all things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll, he now hopes that someone would buy it off his hands as soon as possible. Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage, but after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this.
Nah. Hell nah. Nah.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own. The staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit behind the strange noises employees heard. While there has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document the monkey on the off chance that something else is caught on camera. But currently, nothing else has happened. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Let me know. Y'all think that's fake? If it is, okay. But if it's real, I'm good. The doll's getting burned. There's no way, there's no reason to keep it. I don't care how much money it is. That's crazy.
Guys that encounter a witch. It's a little dark, but there's a soak around this. You just have to pay attention to what the witch is doing.
I bet.
You ready, bro?
I don't think I'm ready.
Watch this.
Okay, all right, what do we got?
All right, so look closely at the swing.
Oh, that.
Oh shit, bitch! Oh shit, bitch! I got your ass too, mother. I got your ass, bro.
It got me. Not gonna lie, that was a lot. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week.